Welcome to the channel. Thank you everyone for tuning in. So today I'm just going to be doing a follow-up on the Clemence Munro. And I did say that once I get the bracelet, I'll give you guys a quick look and talk a little bit more about the bracelet. So that has just arrived today. I've only just sized it, and attached to this Clemence Munro, yeah, it does definitely set the watch off different. And it goes back to the initial review I did of the prototype. Everything is just so perfect about this watch, and this bracelet is what really makes this watch so different to the others. As I said, this is the best build quality, the best value for money you can get at this price point, which is around the £500 mark. And I don't think this can be beatable from what I've seen around the watch market, from AliExpress, from anywhere else, and even compared Clemence to that of Christopher Ward, because they do have exceptionally well made bracelets. So what sets this bracelet apart? If you didn't see the initial prototype review, let me just quickly cover it. So the bracelet, what you have is, let me just go through a few features. So you've got female end links, which even for a small watch, you know, with the diameter this is and the compact lock, you don't really need it, but having it on there, it just really adds that comfort. And following the prototype, they did tighten up some tolerances on the end links, but that is just perfect, right? You can just see the seam where the end links fit, and there's no gapping at all, and just a very perfect fit. The bracelet also comes with quick release spring bars, so these seem to be just a bit shorter as well, so no longer dig into your wrist, which is good. But not only that, the bracelet itself is, as I said, that is something you don't see at this price point. You've got, the main thing is double articulating links, and what that means is that bracelet can completely fold over. All the individual links are fully articulating in and around each other, and how that translates across wrist is that you get a very sort of fluid wear on the wrist. And what you'll notice on the links as well is that they are curved on the A face with very soft brushing, and the side links, you can just see the curvature there. And so when it's on wrist, it is silky smooth, it glides around, it just feels so premium. There's also a great weight to the actual bracelet itself. You know, for a field watch, it is probably the best, most premium field watch you're going to get there. Now there's another feature on this bracelet as well on the links. These are double chamfered, so let me just give that a clean. Where you see the polished chamfers on the links, you see how fine that machining is. Just look at the detail there, how crisp and clear those lines are. But you've also got it around the underside of those links. And while that is, a lot of that is aesthetic, but when you have that bracelet on wrist, it just looks so good, so premium. And they've also included an extra link, or like a third link there, which, you know, joined with that on the fly adjustable clasp, you don't really need it, as I had no use for it. I took it out, but again, you've got all these options available. What I will say though is that because the on the fly adjustable clasp is off the shelf, it was used on the Photic diver, is that I would hope that the Munro had their own sort of specific clasp. And I totally get why, you know, they weren't able to do it this time around. Obviously you're making a whole new watch, and this will do, and it does do the job, but it's just slightly long, I feel, for a field watch. So you can see how much of the watch that takes up, and for me it's all about proportions now. So where this watch pays a lot of attention to proportions and dimensions, I think just a smaller clasp, something like a fold over milled clasp with 2 micro adjustments, or like a mini on the fly adjustable clasp, if it is a must have, would definitely just elevate it that much. But that's a very small point, and I'm still super happy with this. And now that it's on bracelet, it's going to be very difficult to take up. So if you haven't bought yourself a Clemence Munro, it's something you'd need to experience if you're kind of tired of the same old watches. You know, field watches are not my go-to watch usually, but this one, and I think what won it over for me was just the level of quality, the level of build that you're getting for this £500 mark is just unseen at the moment. So they have yet to be beaten. And as I said, the finishing can stand up to top affordable Swiss brands like Christopher Ward, who are absolutely known and have stamped their place for build quality and finishing. So massive congratulations to Clemence to be able to give this to us. And if you haven't got yourself a Clemence Munro yet, I don't know why you're waiting. Get yourself one with this awesome bracelet and enjoy what this watch has to offer. So that's it for this very short video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.